Live, uncut, unedited, y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Social media world, social media world. What's up? As y'all can see, lined up all down this road and up to Roosevelt. Taylor to Roosevelt, tents lined up. Get a picture of the video of these tents as well. American citizens. Where's the $30 million tent for America? American veterans. Okay.
We're good.
Okay,
Thank
then.
you. Thank you.
Where is the $30 million tent for America, man? Make sure you get the name of the street. And then show the expressway. Show that the people
Okay.
along the expressway.
Expressway right here. It's Roosevelt. Let me get the name of the street.
And then get where you can see downtown. Show that like you can see downtown. Where is the $30 million? Here's the hotel room for Americans. This is a full block. A block room. Look at those stores and everything. This is a shopping district. And Americans have been left homeless. Homeless and hungry. I want to thank my buddy here, Graham Chasing, for coming out and filming this Christmas morning. And I want to thank BlackMen United. We're going to run into them as we go down the line. But I want y'all to see this. $39 million in tents for illegal immigrants. And no $39 million for American citizens. Why? Where's the $39 million for American citizens that are homeless? We talking about veterans that fought for this country. Where's their $39 million tent? Where's their $39 million tent? Veterans, women, because America's free, sleeping alongside this president. And I'm pretty sure the mayor, the governor, has driven past these tents. Matter of fact, I think the president has driven past. So 9 times out of 10, with him being here, he's driven past it. The situation people are living in. Where's that $39 million? So again, thank you, Graham Chasing, for coming out.
Thank you for inviting me.
Everybody, get up and share the live. Share the live on this Christmas morning.
Share this live.
Songs about people get a chance to be in the warm cozy house this Christmas morning. And we have to remember those who are homeless. And I would hope, well, I would have wished that the mayor would thought of them the way he has thought of them. So that on this Christmas morning, they wouldn't be out here in the cold. Again, man, where's the $39 million tent? Not just the $39 million tent, because they also have them in warm and cozy hotels. They have them in hotels. talking about places like the Drake, the Hilton, Congress Hotel. Where are these same opportunities for housing when it comes to Americans? Where are these opportunities? Look at this. Look at this. The people are literally homeless out here. On Christmas morning, skipped over, looked over, passed by, while they accommodate illegal immigrants. Now I know if I'm coming out of my warm and cozy home and I'm, I got a little chill, imagine what the people going through out here. Man, where's the opportunity for American citizens, man? Mayor Brandon Johnson, where is the opportunity and opportunities for Americans, especially these American veterans? How should we look at you in this Democratic Party and say that we're going to vote for the Democratic Party again? When the people of America are homeless, while you spending $1 billion on illegal immigrants. This is a slap in the face. A total slap in the face, man. I just want everybody to just see this. I want the North people to see. That's how many of our people, Americans, are homeless. All Americans. Either one of y'all veterans? Veteran? Are you American veteran? You American veteran? Don't you think that the mayor should give y'all a $39 million check the way he did for illegal immigrants? What y'all think about that? You think so? They get him a $39 million warm check, and you should have one, right? How old are you, man? 23 years old, bro. Man, this is rough, man.
And exactly where we at?
This is Taylor and Display. Look, I want you to see the Sears Tower. Some call it the Willis Tower
Right.
now, but we call it the Sears Tower. We don't know anything but it being the Sears Tower. But you can see downtown from here. So if you can see downtown from here, that means that the mayor knows exactly what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
He got to know what's going on. There's no way that you can see the Sears Tower from here and the mayor not see these homeless people. So you're gonna give a $30 million check to illegal immigrants, multiple $30 million checks, even though they didn't get a chance to build them because they put those, they were attempting to build those tents on bad land, on contaminated land, right? But even I didn't even speak on the churches, because the churches, after they didn't build the tents, then the churches opened their doors to these illegal immigrants. But where the open doors for American citizens? Where the same doors being open for American citizens, especially these veterans that are out here. But it is for all Americans, though. But I specifically speak to the plight of veterans, because these are people that fought for this country. So you fight for your country, but when you need help, they put illegal immigrants in front of you. All veterans, I'm calling on all veterans to get in touch with us. If you know any veterans, get them to watch this live and give us a call. My number is 1312-905-3962. 1312-905-3962. All veterans, give us a call. We want to start with the veterans. We want to start with those veterans because America needs to see.
Tell us your name, too.
Mark Carter. Mark Carter. Call me, Mark Carter.
Number?
1312-905-3962. Now, I want to thank BlackMen United for coming out here to not only feed the homeless on this Christmas morning, but also give gifts. want to just get a video the table and everything.
Video the table.
Food is coming. Everything else. Got Danielle. Keon.
Happy holidays.
I'm telling y'all that. We on live.
Big. Bro, big.
Did you want to say something, bro?
We're glad to be out here in Tent City, being our brothers and sisters keepers. This is what it's all about. We serve around 365 days of the year. Not just because it's Christmas, we do this all year round because we are passionately dedicated to serving our people. Love, peace, and blessings on this holiday season. Johnny Owen from BlackMen. Blessings.
And though it's called BlackMen United, man, we have black people who are on board, male, female, young, old, everybody get on board. Everybody is on board helping our people. Not just the homeless, helping our people, period. And we say to all Americans, get on board with the movement. Get on board with the movement. Hopefully we can get the mayor to do the same, since he thinks it's more important to take care of illegal immigrants than to take care of American citizens. Mayor, you said that you want a more robust office of new Americans. But hopefully we can get you to say the same and give us an office for Americans. A more robust office for Americans. Homelessness, unemployment, poverty, crime, bad schools at an all-time high. Where's that office that Americans can go to and receive the same benefits that y'all give the legal immigrants as soon as they walk into this country? We're talking, they give these people vehicles, cell phones. I mean, everything that American citizens been marching, especially black Americans, been marching, getting dogs sick on them. You know, for the last 20, 25 years, we've been marching on these different construction sites, demanding opportunities. We had to go down to City Hall and demand that we get resources so we can build development projects in our community. But an illegal immigrant don't have to ask for any of this, don't have to march. They automatically give it to them as soon as they walk in this country. There's something wrong with this picture. So let's go back over and walk a little bit more over this one. This is something wrong with this picture. Yeah. Walk into this country. And the minute they get here, they get every service known to man. Mayor, this is a disgrace. And I would hope that this would embarrass you enough to do something about it. I would hope that this would embarrass not just you, but the governor, the president, and every other elected official, because we're not leaving out the rest of these elected officials in our community either. The aldermen who are not participating, I want to congratulate and thank those aldermen who stand up. Alderman Bills, Alderman Monique Scott, Alderman Lopez. I want to thank those aldermen that stand up. But for those who voted to take our power away of democracy, in which we had a chance to vote whether we wanted a sanctuary city, those aldermen, we should vote them out. Those aldermen need to be voted out that took the power of democracy from us. And those aldermen that were on board, guess what? We thank y'all and we support you. All elected officials that support the cause of America first, we support you. The rest, we're going to send you a message. Don't tell us that we shouldn't support a Donald Trump who is making sure that America comes first versus a Joe Biden who puts us second, who puts us last. Yes, we say to a Donald Trump, come to Chicago. And whether you can walk the streets or we meet in the stadium, let's have a meeting. Let's have an America First meeting where we expose what's going on with this mass immigration, this mass illegal immigration that is going to hurt and harm and continue to hurt and harm American citizens. And we're going to stay out here till everything is gone. And then we'll go back home with our families. It is important that we pay attention to the least of these. We have a warm home to go back to. But when you look at these tents, show them these tents again. Let's come back in here. This is what Christmas looks like for homeless America. This is what Christmas looks like for homeless veterans of America. This is what Christmas looks like this morning. And for the mayor, I think that's okay to not only build a $30 million tent, or put up a $30 million tent for them, and give them opportunities for people to live in the tent or the hotels, is a total disgrace. Look at all this. They're right alongside the expressway, y'all. Right alongside this expressway. It is no way that the mayor hasn't seen that. So that means that he's totally ignoring American citizens. And we take offense to this. And we're going to send a political message to all those who drive past and don't give a damn. Who drive past, don't give a damn to go and service illegal immigrants over Americans first. Americans first. Your warning is given now politically. Your warning is given now politically. It is in your best interest to move on behalf of Americans first. Americans first. After this primary, there will be a mass organizing. We have candidates that we're going to run under the Republican Party because it is clear the Democratic Party has done away with Americans. We have candidates that we're going to run under the Republican Party, and we ask everybody across the city to help us send a message to this Democratic Party. We don't want to hear nothing about this party is racist or more racist than that party. We're not having that discussion. We're having a political discussion about who gets what, when, where, and how. That is the definition of what politics means. That is what politics is. Who gets what, when, where, and how. And it's clear that the what, the when, the where, the how, and everything else is going to illegal immigrants first. And we say no. No way. No way, no how are we going to sit back and watch you take care of illegal immigrants and then think that we're going to vote for your ass. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're not going to play the black card with us. You're not going to play the Democrat card with us. Don't tell us about Dr. King died for the right to vote. Dr. King didn't die for the right to vote for you to turn around, get in position, and take care of illegal immigrants over Americans. Veterans that fought for this damn country. You leave them out here in tents homeless? While you talk about building a $40 million tent for illegal immigrants? And when you can't get the tent built, then you take them to luxury hotels? You slap us today, we slap you in November. And then going into the municipal elections. So this is the beginning of mass organizing to send a message to all politicians that have slapped us. They are right and told us to hell with us. On Christmas morning, trips lined up. While illegal immigrants that walked into this country yesterday are given housing, clothing, vehicles. I saw some illegal immigrants that could barely drive. They're giving them cars. We know they don't have any license or IDs. So how do you give them a car to drive and you don't even know that they can really drive? But you gave them a car. We had one illegal immigrant that because he didn't know the lay of the land, he turned onto the train tracks and ran head on to a train. Look it up. Ran head on to a moving train. Luckily, he didn't kill himself. There's something wrong with this picture. And to the formerly incarcerated community that served their time for crimes committed, we ask you to rise up as well. We ask you to rise up because Joe Biden, by executive order, gave them what's called humanitarian parole. That means that they walked in the country, broke the law, walked into the country, didn't serve the time for the crime they committed, and Joe Biden automatically paroled them and gave them 18 months to stay here as long as they are given a job, in which the corporations have stepped up to put these people to work. And after that 18 months, they're going to give them full citizenship. When you look up HR 1909, this is a House bill, House resolution, right? It's called the Essential Workers Act. It said that during the pandemic, that any illegal immigrants that worked here in America, they would give them an accelerated path to citizenship. And then they extended it to any illegal immigrants, period, that work here in America. They're going to give them an accelerated path to citizenship. Then you have to read HR 1308, which is the New Deal for New Americans, right? The New Deal for New Americans is just what the New Deal was after the Depression for all of America. Now they have skipped over Black Americans who never received reparations for work that was already done, and now you have a New Deal for New Americans. And then they have the National Office of New Americans, which is HR 572, the National Office of New Americans. Where is this legislation for Americans, mainly Black Americans? And we have our own Black elected officials, like Congressman Danny Davis, Congressman Bush, Cori Bush, and I can go down the list. And I want y'all to go and look up HR 572. I named those two people because they're just two of the Black congressmen that co-sponsored the bills, along with Grace Mean, and this was under Barack Obama when this happened. And now it's going right into Joe Biden. Black elected officials, Black congressmen are co-sponsoring bills to take care of illegal immigrants on the House level, and then you have the boy out of, I think New Jersey, or one of those places. His name is Corey also, I can't think of his last name, on the Senate level doing the same thing. Where are the bills and resources for Americans? Americans are just as homeless as these illegal immigrants. How do you skip over?
I want to ask you a question. This often, when you say that, I hear people say, well, Americans had their chance. Respond to that. I hear people say that all the time.
What the hell does that mean, had their chance? That's as if we paid taxes one time or a short period of time, and then we don't get another chance. No, we continue to pay taxes. So what do you mean? No. This is ongoing. This is not on the people. This is on the elected officials that control the resources, that do the appropriations and things like that. No, it's always a chance for Americans as long as we're taxpayers. It's always a chance for Americans. And I say to all of Americans all over this country, let's unite against this Democratic Party that is clearly doing away with us. When you look at California, you look at New York, you look at Florida, all these places, Minneapolis, Minnesota, these people have done away with Americans. These cities are now controlled, a lot of those cities in those states, in those specific states I just named, are being controlled by illegal immigrants. Legal and illegal immigrants. And in California, we saw where they've indicted gang members who burned Black people out and killed them to run them out of certain parts of California. This is going to happen all over the country. Baltimore, Maryland, Cleveland, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, everywhere, y'all. In D.C., the same thing is happening. I say to all Americans all over this country, let's come together and send this Democratic Party a message. Don't let them put you to sleep talking about racism. We're going to leave racism out of politics. We're going after the Democratic Party because the Democratic Party has gone after us. They have struck the declaration of war against American citizens. And everything that I'm saying to you, you can go look this stuff up. Google Cities for Action. Google Cities for Action. You will see where over 200 mayors and county executives have agreed to take care of immigrants over Americans. Look up the Office of New Americans in your city. Google it right now. Google Office of New Americans and the name of the city you live in. It's going to blow your mind, the plan that they have in place for those illegal immigrants in your city. Let me say that again because maybe somebody missed it. In every single city under Cities for Action, in the Office of New American, they have a plan to do away with you as an American citizen. Y'all share this live because we're going to be out here for a minute. Share this live. Everybody share the live. Get others in this room. And we're going to, or should I say on this live, we're going to go over this as we continue to feed the people. As we continue to clothe the people. We brought coats out here for them because it's cold out here. But it's real nice and warm when you turn around and show where the illegal immigrants are living. Downtown. Y'all see all those big buildings? The illegal immigrants are living downtown. In those hotels. In those big buildings. So let's walk back down here again. Let's walk back down here. We got more people coming. I see more people coming.
Hey.
To,
see what he's talking about.
You need some propane? Huh? Come here. I got you.
Walk up to him.
Blood in Chicago, this is what y'all give us. These type of blood.
Just calm down, brother. You say you need some propane.
You need propane. I need propane. Heat when it get cold up in here. Today it ain't cold because the weather been all right the last couple of days.
Come on. No. Come on. Your voice, you know what I'm saying, is what speaks up for you. So the mayor and them housing these illegal immigrants in these hotels. They were trying to build a $30 million tent with heat in it. Don't you think y'all need that type of service too?
No, look, we do. We do. I can't even talk with my partners in my mouth. Yeah. We do. They come down here every week and have our names on the list to get us out of here. A lot of people, they don't want to leave, bro.
Okay. Some of them don't want to leave.
Some of them don't want to leave. Some of them have got apartments and left. Black people. I ain't talking about white people, none of them. I'm talking about black, our color. They have left. They came back, man, because they stuck in their bodies because it's a mutual thing.
Yeah, I guess.
They don't even know how to live in an apartment by themselves. I have seen this. I've been down here about 8-9 months now living here. Okay. I just got this tent. Some white.
How did you end up homeless though, man? What happened?
It's by choice, man, because I'm scared to fight. I'm weak to fight. The fight of life, going through a divorce, going through losing my kids. Instead of fighting that fight, I just said, you know,
just
we're going to get where I gave in. Everybody says depend on God, depend on God, depend on God. How can you depend on God? You're weak. You're weak when you don't see the things. They say depend on the Bible. When you don't see the things in the Bible happening to you, in my mind, I'm weak. I do suffer from depression. Okay. So my depression took over.
I guess.
So that's how I end up homeless. It's like, okay,
what's your name, man?
My name is John Marcus Shaw.
Okay.
Everybody call me Yaya around here.
Yaya
around here.
Okay.
I'm weak.
No, I hear you.
I didn't get homeless because my house caught on fire. You know, I went through life. I got separation with my kids, mother, and all of that. This is my baby, stuff like that. So I just got real weak. You go to your family members, all they say, go to church and pray. You go to church and pray, and I go to church and I got done with all that shouting, with all that speaking in tongues and falling out acting a damn clown. I came home depressed. I came home for nothing. And that's what we suffer. Yeah. They gonna do that for them.
So if you had a chance to get your stuff together, get things together.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it by myself. I ain't gonna never get it.
Listen, bro. Hey, listen.
Get it together.
Look. You got my word on this. I'm gonna come back and see you, okay?
Of course, I'm gonna get my life together. Listen to me, man. This crazy. Red running through here.
Hold a minute. Listen. You got my word on this. I'm gonna come back to see you, okay? I'm gonna come back and see you. And as a man, you gotta come from out of this tent, go to work, and go find your children. Go get your family, bro. You gotta go do that. And so whatever that we can do, I'm gonna personally come back down here and speak with you, Yaya. I'm gonna come back down here. We're doing this today, but also me being the head of the Contractors Association, I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna see how far you want to take this, okay? Because you got a responsibility to your children. How old are your kids?
My baby was 13 and 10. I got girls. We talk about men,
bro,
we talk about love. Like, I can't love. I don't even love myself because I don't even take care of my responsibility. I got a brother I supposed to take care of.
Hey, bro, I got 4 daughters. I got 4 daughters. I got girls. You know what I'm saying? Like you got girls. I'm coming back to see you, okay?
Man, I took my way to a whole other state. I moved to the state. I left Chicago, moved to the South, and I don't think I'm gonna be homeless. I'm gonna be homeless in the state with my babies here.
So your children live out of town? Or?
Yeah, they live in Oklahoma, man. My baby mama, she bought me. Wouldn't even let me see my baby. I'm 13 hours away from them in Chicago. I'd be an hour away from them when I got to Oklahoma City. I still couldn't even see my kids. I couldn't fight. I said, well, I'm from Chicago, let me come back. Now she want to talk to me. Now you'll send me
we ain't gonna get off into all of that, you know what I'm saying? Because we want y'all to be on doing the same thing.
But I gotta try better. That's why I said when you ask me, how did I become home? Because I'm weak. I didn't try hard.
We're gonna strengthen you up. I'll be back to see you.
I didn't try hard.
Listen, bro, we're gonna come back to see you. And you be ready, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready now.
I got you. But I'm saying we're doing something particular today. I'm gonna come back and see you because I'm looking at you, bro. You ain't got no long time out here. You ain't been out here no long time. I'm looking at you. You feel me? You got the same way that they're giving these opportunities to go to work for illegal immigrants, those opportunities need to be open for people like yourself. And we need to make sure that we get you to where you're strong and you're able to get on that plane or get on the bus or drive down there and see your children and you be all cleaned up. And never let nothing make you weak enough to where you don't take care of your babies. You know what I'm saying? You got young children, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got kids 18 to 30 years old, bro. And even though they grown, and the last one just went to the military, this morning, my daughter in the military was my youngest child. Was my first phone call when I woke up this morning. You know what I mean? So you can't give up and give in like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's for them. It ain't got nothing to do with your old ass or my old ass. This is about them. Exactly.
It ain't about their mom.
No. I'm not concerned about that part. It's about the 2 babies. You know what I'm saying?
I got brothers so I can get my kids.
But right now, we talking about that 2 and 13 year old.
Yeah, a lot of
that 2 and 13 year old shit.
It ain't nobody from the mom. I mean, nobody do that to me. Devil and all that. I was weak.
I'll be back, okay?
What time is it? What day is today, y'all?
You say what time is it? Today is Christmas. December 25th is 11/23. I got you.
Tell them to come out and get us some coffee or something. They got coffee over there and everything.
They got some pants and stuff like that too. Go out there and see what you can use, man. These are the type of stories that I'm pretty sure if we talk to each and everybody that are out here homeless. But this guy said he suffered from depression to the point to where it just made him weak and just gave him up. But we couldn't afford for him to give up. And so we say to the mayor, just like you called that undercover job fair for illegal immigrants, have a job fair for Americans. You'll be surprised who, given the opportunity, will want to get up and go to work. Bro, again, these bills, all these resources. When I say bills, I'm talking about in Washington, D.C., down to the local levels across this country, bro. They put bills in place, sanctuary cities, the Trust Act here in the state of Illinois, where ICE can't come in and even question these illegal immigrants. But American citizens can't drive down the street without being pulled over. These people don't have no license and you give them cars and all this kind of stuff. If you're going to do it, then do it for American citizens too. If you're going to have an office in New Americans for illegal immigrants, then where's the damn office for the old Americans, the original Americans? And then you think that we're going to turn around and support the Democratic Party, the Democratic National Convention? Are you crazy? If we have to use the Republican Party to run candidates from our neighborhoods, then that's what the hell we're going to do. Because last time I checked, we don't have the luxury to be Democrat or Republican. We roll with who roll with us. And if the Democratic Party and Trump and whoever else want to get on board with us, then we get on board with you. I mean, I literally have friends that would have died in prison had not Trump released them. One of them out here now had 2 life sentences, plus 20 years, for a drug case. But you let illegal immigrants walk into this country and you don't even hold them accountable. You give them humanitarian parole, and a job, and citizenship. But American citizens who walk out of prison after serving their time, you treat them like they got life. You discriminate against them. You feel like they shouldn't have nothing. And it's to all these politicians. We're going to send a major political message to the Democratic Party in next year's primary as well as the general election. We're not going for this. We're not going for this. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, they're going to do it right there.
Y'all see he came out. I want you to talk to Terry. He had 2 life sentences.
Okay.
And let him come home.
Okay.
I mean, these are young people, man, in their 20s, in their early 20s. I see him, he just pulled up.
Okay.
Young people in their early 20s, and he's American veteran.
Oh, okay.
American veteran, and with the cruiser. And it's not saying that whatever person did was right. But if you can look past the wrong that illegal immigrants are doing, then surely you can, after people serve their time, you can open those opportunities up for them that you're opening up to illegal immigrants. And we say that to the mayor, the governor, every elected official, every single elected official, along with the president of the United States of America. Let's go to him. I want him to.
Okay.
Love, man, that BlackMen came out here along, to stand with us today. So, I asked him one time, man, would y'all come out with us and see about the home? Yeah, they got food. That way they got room, food. Got food and everything.
Live uncut, I did it.
Hey, Clyde, we need to pull this down. Yep, I want him to tell you about him being a veteran and Trump let him go.
Okay.
He
Which one?
died in prison.
Stand next to him, Mike. Yeah. You make sure you stand to him with the mic so I can hear him good. Yeah. So what's going on today, Margaret? Tell us real quick for those who just came in late.
Well, we reached out to BlackMen United and yourself.
Yeah, I know BlackMen.
Because I wanted you to video this.
Right.
But we reached out to give this opportunity, man, for the homeless to be fed and clothed, because it's cold outside. It's winter time. We reached out, man, and Everybody answer the call. You see all the volunteers out here. These people are volunteers. So again, thank you, bro. Thank you, Crime Chaser. Martin G. Johnson. Y'all remember that name?
That's right.
All of y'all remember that name, Martin G. Johnson. Y'all go to his Facebook page and all his social media outlets, and y'all pay attention to the things that he's doing. I want everybody across the country, all those people on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Clubhouse, Nikki C, April, Big A. These are the people that on an ongoing basis, bro. Denmark. These are people that are on social media. We talking about these issues when it comes to our people, man. Every single day. Everybody that's on social media that we communicate with, that puts the message out there, that helps organize across this country. Consuelo. I forget a lot of the names, but there's so many people that on an ongoing basis we having these discussions. We organizing nationally. And that's why I say politically, next year's election, we must send a strong message to this Democratic Party. And no way are we going to sit back and watch you take care of illegal immigrants like United States citizens, our homeless. No way are we going to feel that it's okay on any level for you to give a $40 million tent or attempt to build a $40 million tent for illegal immigrants while they sleeping in tents with no heat. So we walk down here.
All right, come on. All right.
You throw his jacket.
Yeah, get his jacket.
Yeah. And turn around when we got it on the back. There you go. PMU, y'all.
PMU.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
BlackMen United. Even though it's reading backwards, but yeah, that's okay. You know what it is.
So I was telling him, telling social media world what Trump did to y'all when it came down to freeing y'all. So just give a little bit about your story, as an American veteran, a person that as a young man, you were given the amount of time that you were given. Just
first and foremost, right? It's an honor to be here.
Put that thing on him, Mike. I'm at Bar.
It's an honor to be here. We are servicing Vietnam War veterans, Gulf War veterans. I'm a veteran myself. Years ago in 1997, me and my co-defendant, Mohammed Suri, we were sentenced to multiple life sentences for nonviolent victims of drug crimes. At that time, I was a college graduate. I had 3 honorable discharges from the military. I was a decorated veteran. Never been in prison before. The crimes in which we were allegedly charged with only should have carried 18 to 20 months. However, it took 25 years before we were able to get out of prison. And we didn't get out of prison just because it was the greatest thing in the world to do. President Donald Trump ordered Senator Mitch McConnell to go in there and close the deal. So that is why we are out of prison now. And I'm just thankful for that opportunity. And we're making the best of it.
So you say for a non-violent crime, they gave you how much time?
They gave me 2 life sentences plus 20 years.
2 life sentences plus 20 years for a non-violent offense.
And had it not been for Donald Trump, I'd still be in prison. No doubt about it.
Thank you,
Now,
thank you.
Now, just think about that. For a non-violent drug offense, 2 life sentences plus 20 years. But illegal immigrants can walk into this country, be given parole, and didn't even serve the time for crimes committed, and jobs, and a path to citizenship. There's something wrong with that picture. And the only way we solve this problem is that we overthrow this Democratic Party. This Democratic Party has lost its mind. Totally lost its mind. Look at all these people who came out here. These are other groups who are out here today. Here's another group down here. And we want to thank all these different groups that came out.
All right, we back. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay.
We're back.
Well, we see all the different people who
Right.
came out here today
Right.
to show love on this Christmas morning. A heartfelt moment.
Yeah.
Others here. And these are not people that we call. We reached out to BlackMen United and Crime Chasing. These are other people who just took it upon themselves, had the same thought that we had this morning, and which was to get up and go and see about the least of these. Go and see about those who have their own tents, who've come up with their own tents with no heat in them. We here to see about them. But we don't see the mayor. We don't see the governor. We don't see the president. We don't see any of these black elected officials. We don't see any other elected officials. But they made sure that they took care of the illegal immigrants yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It's time we send them a message, y'all. It is time that we send them a message. Next year's political election, we must send them a strong message that you will not slap us in the face. You will not leave American veterans and Americans homeless and think that we're going to vote for you. Now, this is just the beginning. After today, we go into full organizing mode against this Democratic Party. In every single election, we're going to run somebody against it. Every single elected official that think that it is more important to take care of illegal immigrants over Americans first. It's America first with us. This is an America first movement, and we ask all those who believe in America first to vote against every single Democrat and every single elected official, no matter what party they're in, that is not America first. Now I say that mostly about Democrats because Chicago has been Democrat for 96 years? For 96 years, Chicago has been Democrat. Of that 96 years, 76 of those years, black people have been voting at 80 to 90% for Democrats. So don't tell me about no white racist Republicans. There are no white racist Republicans in power in Chicago. These are Democrats. From whether you live in the white community or you live in the black community, these are Democrats that have done away with Americans to go and take care of some illegals. No, we're not in agreement. We're not in agreement with that at all. You have all these bills that were co-sponsored by black elected officials and other elected officials in the Democratic Party. Where are those same bills, like H.R. 1909, Essential Workers Act, that gives citizenship to those that work during the pandemic and then after the pandemic? Where is that land? H.R. 1909 bill that gives them all these jobs. And they're not talking about picking no tomatoes either. These are jobs in healthcare. These are jobs in construction. And I can go down the list. Y'all think that these illegal immigrants are just coming here working, picking tomatoes? No. The bills that if you read these bills that I'm telling you about, H.R. 1909, the Essential Workers Act, H.R. 1308, the New Deal for New Americans, H.R. 572, the National Office of New Americans, you will see that these people are getting all type of opportunities, all type of resources that American citizens are not receiving. We demand that the same resources that you give illegal immigrants, you give to Americans. Especially even more to those who were descended from slavery in this country. And it's a shame that the descendants of American chattel slavery have co-sponsored these bills but have done nothing when it comes to the cause of reparations, when it comes to the cause of opportunities right now as we go toward the bigger cause of reparations. We say no to this, and we're going to send this political message. We're going to organize. Crime Chaser, we're going to get back together, and we're going to organize as many voters as possible moving into this presidential election. These state reps, these congressmen, state senators, the president, this is your warning. This is your warning. After this primary, going into the general election, you will be sent a swift political message that everybody is not on board with you starving out Americans to take care of illegal immigrants. I guess we can cut this one and then we start another one.